on James, and it's Bosh in at the 4 spot. And for the Celtics, Rondo and Allen make up the backcourt and fill in the paint. The big guy, Jermaine O'Neal. They utilize his abilities to maintain that presence under the rim. Then it's Pierce, and it's Garnett in at the 4 slot.
Chris Bosh's numbers overall last year were a little down, but you would expect that given that he was playing with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
Now here's LeBron. Left side, Bosh. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And the basket by Wade. Wade's got the first points of the night for the Heat. And for the Heat, a lack of quality size inside. We've known that really since they put this new version of their team together back last summer. They really needed Bosh to step up defensively, Clark, and be active.
And Kevin, I think he did a pretty good job of that, all things considered. I mean, the Heat were a top 5 defensive team, and he was an important part of that. Definitely bought into what they were trying to do defensively, and credit to him. I mean, he had to sacrifice quite a bit of what his prior role was, and he's making it work.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to speak with head coach Doc Rivers. He said he knows he's facing an offense that can pick you apart if you sit back and let them do what they want. He told me, quote, on-the-ball pressure is key. If we can get up in their face after they cross the timeline, we'll be able to disrupt their rhythm. Let's see if they're successful, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
Easier said than done, though. I mean, they've got a lot of sharpshooters and guys that can fill it up.
Yeah, the big thing is you want to challenge every shot. I mean, you just can't give these guys airspace because they'll make you pay.
Here's Pierce. No good. And Miami will go the other way with the ball.
Well, when you think of Miami and the Heat team, you immediately think of the firepower of the Big Three. But last season, their defense was really good. In fact, they were second in the NBA in both opponents' field goal percentage and overall rebound differential. That was good awareness, fouling and avoiding giving up an easy dunk.
So I think that's just good, smart basketball. Make him earn his points at the line.
And Steve, more on that stat you said about the Heat. You know, they could suffocate with their D at times. Clark, you saw it firsthand. I mean, this team was terrific on the defensive end.
And, you know, one leads to another. Very often, good defensive teams are also good rebounding teams because rebounding is finishing the defensive possession.
Now here's Bosh.
Boy, he found a little alley that time and took it right to the rack.
Pretty big alley it was, guys. You're right.
Yeah, it was not the best defense you're ever going to see, that's for sure.
Chalmers against Rondo. Inside, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can still throw it down now.
Well, you don't have to be a fantastic leaper when you're his size.
Well, it's too bad because with a little more athleticism, can you imagine how dangerous he'd be underneath the boards? For the most part, they're doing a nice job of taking care of the ball, though.
Allen, left side. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Kristich. Shoots from 12. Allen, that's good.
That time he found a gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will. Well, the sweet shooting Ray Allen last year set the record for most three-pointers made in a career. Really just a testament to how dedicated he's been to the craft of shooting the ball.
Here's Rondo. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Strong move against a much bigger defender.
Yeah, he's definitely given up a few inches, all right, Steve, but didn't seem to bother him.
The three from LeBron. And again, LeBron missing. And Clark, for Ray Allen, not only has he made a lot of threes, he has been tremendously accurate. Steve, he's one of only 40 players in league history to shoot over 40% from distance for his career.
And it's not just the percentage, Kevin. It's the number of clutch shots he hits. It's his range. It's his ability to get a shot even on his own. He's not just a spot-up guy. He can score in so many different ways. One of the great shooting guards of all time, really.
Wade with it. Kristich is there. And again, it's the Heat missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And that is good. Pierce has got his first points in this one. The Heat trail by 3. Chalmers pass to Bosch. Over Kristich. Miami no good on that time either. Stolen by Bosch.
And look at how quickly he got his hands in the way of that pass.
LeBron kicks to Bosch. Back to LeBron. Pierce covering. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Both teams have it going here early. And still 12. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Here is House.
Boy, the Celtics have always enjoyed a really tough home court advantage, and no different last season. 33-8 were the Celtics in Boston.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Well, one of the things the Heat had to overcome early last season was their fear of stepping on each other's toes early. There was a turning point that helped them get by that and put it behind them. LeBron James saying of Dwayne Wade, he stopped trying to figure out if it's his time or my time. Instead, we just played our games, and the results were pretty good. Guys, hard to argue with that logic.
All right, Doris.
When you gather stars like that, they'll take some time figuring each other out. Chemistry just doesn't happen overnight.
Well, and eventually they had a terrific year. Didn't quite take it all the way, but got to the finals. And now I think the table is set for Miami to be a contender for years to come.
Here's West after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. 6 to shoot. Up with it. And the shot is good from Garnett. Well, the Celtics have so much history here in Boston. These fans have so much Steve to be proud of.
One of my favorite places to play in a game and to broadcast a game. The fans are so knowledgeable, so much history with this franchise. They've won so many titles, been so many great players through the years. And just a fantastic place to watch a basketball game. Well, he saw that kick out coming and really anticipated the play before it happened.
The Heat trail by 7. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Boston making some changes.